Today I did a live stream on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Agent Creeper01. It was a ton of fun and we got a bunch of work done on our end project, which you probably don't know about because this is my new channel. So if you just found this channel through just YouTube, then go over and check out my main channel. And yeah, this is just where I'm going to be posting the live streams. I stopped posting them on my main channel because I was planning on setting this channel up. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you will subscribe to this channel and my main one, link down in the description to that. And now, let's just get on with the stream. Hello. And we're not lost, yes! Always a great way to start the stream, not being lost. We got some new stuff today. We have new music. We're no longer going to listen to stream beats. I just thought we'd mix stuff up a bit. And today we're going to have some pretzel rocks. So you'll see the song in the chat, all the good stuff. I also set up a little widget so you can see that. And it's actually updating in real time because it's a window capture. So yeah, that's all good. So let's just get some music rolling. There we go. And that's much too loud. So yeah, just make sure to tell me if the music's too loud, too quiet, or whatever. And if I'm too loud or too quiet too, then that's your problem and not my problem. And you need to change into your volume. The music's definitely too loud for me though. There we go. I can hear myself, I'm not going to be shouting today. Okay. Hello, end. And also high lag. Ridiculous amounts of lag, to be precise. Why streaming no like me? There we go, that's better. Forget that I said that's better. It's not better. Okay. Come on. Actually, no, we can't have it on 5 chunks, because stuff. Okay, we're gonna go up to 10 chunks, we're gonna have to deal with a bit of lag, I'm sure it'll get better though. Once the game works out stuff. Okay, so, yeah, today we're gonna be working in the end dimension. We're going to be doing some more work on mining. I've got to drink some water. So yeah, I've been doing this for the last couple hours. And hours yesterday. In fact, you know what, I'm just... when words can't describe it, that's all time-lapse from mining that I've recorded over the past 2 days. So, you know, great stuff. Anyway, we're back on the world. So, there's nothing left to do but hit start. And there we go. We're now recording a time-lapse. I guess I know I did just say reporting. I don't know English, okay? Don't bully me. I feel like my mic is peaking. Is my mic peaking? My mic is definitely peaking. Why is everything going wrong? Okay, we're gonna turn you down a bit. My mic was being really quiet earlier today, so I turned it up. There we go, that's much better. No more peaking. Just had to turn down the gain a bit. Because peaking just makes the audio sound absolutely appalling. And appalling audio is bad. In case you didn't realise. So, yeah. That's good now. We can have nice audio sounds, hopefully. Once again, if music's too loud, I'm too quiet, just say, or vice versa. But as always, if they're both too loud, both too quiet, it's a you problem, not a me problem, because you need to change your volume setting. Oh, and I completely forgot. Before we get into the time lapse, I have a bit of news. So you probably won't be able to find this channel just by searching at the minute, because it doesn't have any videos up on it yet. Today's stream is going to be the first video, but I now have a second channel. There we go. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna put all my live streams, because apparently watching 2-hour content not live isn't that interesting, so it hurts my main YouTube channel, but I would still wanna put it up, so I put it on this second channel. It's called Agentry Pro 1 Extra. I thought everything's not final yet, I still have to do a lot of work on it, but go subscribe anyway, because, you know, it's free, and you can always unsubscribe at any point in time, because only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, even though it's 100%, and I have no viewers, because there's no videos. But, specifics, no one likes specifics anyway. Alright? Who likes specifics? If you like specifics, you're banned. Speak up if you like specifics and I'm banning you. No, joking. Purely because I don't know how to do unban stuff yet. I haven't actually do any unban requests yet. But, so I have no idea if it's something Twitch does, or if something you have to set up yourself, I don't know. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway. Yes, we are recording. Great stuff. So yeah, as you can see, that little widget down there shows the song, and that's literally just a window capture straight from Pretzel Rocks. I'm just capturing a portion of the window. I've branded off the edges using really complicated techniques, which I'm not going to bother trying to describe because it took me much too long to figure out myself. So, you know, that's a thing. But yeah. That's nice that we do still have the widget, because there's no Pretzel Rock widget tool like there is a Spotify one, but then I mean the Spotify one doesn't work half the time anyway, so I guess maybe it's better that we have just a window capture for the pretzels one. There we go. I know what softwares are called. Definitely. Didn't even have to tab out to read the name of it. Because nah. I can't give you any proof because look, I'm tabbed out right now and nothing's changed for you guys. It records. I think it only. Yeah, what you're now seeing. It wasn't actually what was happening. Like, well, it was, but if stuff moved in game, other than me, it wouldn't have appeared there because the game was minimized. That's why it flashed when it came back up, which is a bit weird. And it was really annoying at one point during a time lapse. Because remember when we didn't have the replay mod because 1.17 replay mod hadn't come out yet? Remember that really sad time when I was really annoyed and I had to use my spectator account for all time lapses? Well, during an end mining time lapse, I had my spectator account minimized. So that window was minimized, so I didn't capture anything for a whole hour of me mining obsidian. I mean, thankfully it's pretty boring and you don't really miss anything if, you know, there's just an hour gap. Because each of those towers takes about 3 to 5 hours to mine. So, you know, I'm just so glad I decided to build something really cool in the end. And the saddest thing is, whilst what we're going to build here is cool, it's not cool enough to justify the amount of effort that went into mining out this area. It just isn't. So yeah, that's a thing. I feel like I used that statement too much. But you know, stuff is a thing. So I'm hardly going to say like, that's not a thing. You know, that should be illogical. I know, I'm pulling out the big words. Must be big brain streamer today. No. Always little brain streamer. You come here and you think, let's watch someone with a brain. And then you meet me and you're like, oh, this guy. How sad. Because that's the Agent 301 Twitch channel. Little brain. Not know how to do anything. I mean, even this task is very challenging. I'm not quite sure how I hold down the left button on my mouse in order to break blocks. I'm really struggling here, if you can't tell. I keep getting What's the word? Never mind words. See? I can't even think of words. Yeah. This is a boring process, to say the least. This is the second sort of lump we've dug out. Because, as you can see, they're sort of in lumps. All the big clumps of endstone. Because that's where the flying machines broke down for that lump. And so we mined out the central lump in the first video of mining the end. And we mined out the second lump, which was there, where there's a lack of random blocks floating in the air. And we're now on to the third lump. And I'm not doing any more because this is really boring. So, you know. Also, we really need more rockets. One is not enough. But we'll get more in a second. But no, we'll get more now. Because if I fall off, one rocket isn't going to save me. One rocket's going to mean I'm dead. There we go. Let's get a stack of rockets. Let's fire off one. And let's come back. Okay, firing off two. That was intentional. I never intended to only do one. There we go, and now we're back up to 63. It's like it never happened. That's a problem. There we go. 63 rockets. We're rich on rockets again. Except we were always rich. It's just didn't have a bunch of them in a hotbar. But specifics. As I've already said, no one likes specifics. That's specifics. Words are difficult. Stop bullying me. I don't know the difference between specifics and Pacific. There's no need to bully me about it. Please don't murder me. See, look, even the Endermen are bullying me. But they take their bullying to a whole new level. They just straight up try to murder me. Now that's a bit unjust, to be honest. I mean, if bullying me is bad enough, but straight up trying to murder me? That's just unwarranted. Okay, and this guy's succeeding in murdering me. Which is why we're gonna jump off and almost die in the void. The jumping off part was intentional, the almost dying and the void part wasn't though. Surprisingly enough, I didn't try to almost die in the void. I know, it's really odd. Oh, whoops. We're not meant to do that in time lapses. Because that just makes the whole screen go blank for a second. Whilst all the chunks reload. The time lapses in episode 45 were really glitchy. The ones in the end. I don't know what it was, but every now and again part of the end would unload. I'd say it was that my render distance was a bit low. Which is why we have the render distance set to low again. Big brain strats. Am I right? Big brain strats. So I have a way to make it less laggy. Hang on. No, that's the right thing. Okay. So now... yeah, now that doesn't change for you guys. But we can fix that by simply adding one of you. Add. There we go. I know that's over the top of the minute and kind of annoying. But we can drag that down to there. No, wrong source. Hang on. Professional streamer. There we go. We can drag that. Ah, wrong thing. This is why you don't try and change things live. Oh, come on. Come off it. I don't deserve this pain. What did I do to deserve this pain? Okay. Game capture. There. I know you're looking for a game to capture. I'll give you a game to capture. Happy? Yes. There we go. Happy. Wait, is that giving me less FPS? Normally that gives more FPS. Okay, apparently that's not giving. Apparently, full screen mode's giving us less FPS, so that was a complete and utter waste of time. Not at all annoyed. So, I guess that means bye bye game capture. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. We're back to good old window capture. Never failed me. It's not even the right thing you meant to use, but I don't care. I like my window capture. You really should. I really should be using just a game capture, 24/7. But I was a noob when I started content creation, and so I went with a window capture because that seemed like the best idea. Because of course I didn't read through the full list, because you know, brain. Also, we're going with non-instrumental tracks too, here. It's nice. I like the non-instrumental tracks, but I don't know. Maybe for you guys it's clashing, because I can't hear my own voice actually. Not actually, obviously. So, maybe it's annoying for you guys, considering everything is squashed on top of each other. What? Hang on. I didn't touch anything. What happened? Much better. Okay. We just went to the Google scene. But there's no Google tab selected. Yeah, for some reason, Google, you have to individually, every time, instead of it just capturing a open Google's source, you have to have it capture the specific one you have open at that point in time, which is so weird. Also, this playlist that we're listening to, Happy EDM, it has 339 songs. 72 hours of songs. I've been listening to EDM all of today. Like all the time I've been recording time lapses today. So look at what that shows. Actually, that doesn't show anything because I haven't given you the rest of the information. So I've heard this song 3 times now, which means certain songs have a weight to going first. The playlist isn't completely random, which really isn't that surprising, to be honest. The playlist isn't completely random. It randomizes like different sections of songs. So we're in like the first section, and all the songs in the first section are gonna get played first. Meaning, if you only listen to a couple hours at a time, you're never gonna hear the later on sections, which is kind of annoying, but it's a thing. I mean, that's 39 songs though, in total. And maybe it's a lot less once you can bring in YouTube safe mode and not allow mature songs. No. I don't know. Not allow songs with curse words. Because family friendly and all that stuff. All that good stuff. Gotta keep everything family friendly. How fast will they? The poor Enderman! They were so eager to get them over here and murder me. They didn't even bother to check if they were gonna just throw themselves into the void. Also, why do you have to have a long name song? It means you don't get fully your name doesn't get fully shown by the capture. I mean, it says it in chat though, so I guess it's fine. The chest just filled up with pretzel rocks. Now playing. 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 I'm gonna have to see if I can actually use this in YouTube videos, because I'm only allowed to use it because of that bot. Like I think I get copyright claimed if I don't have the bot running, and like obviously I can't solve it, and like obviously I can remove it as a moderator. But anyway, the bot's useful. But in a YouTube, if I was to upload this video as a YouTube video, I wonder would it get copyright claimed, because obviously it doesn't have the bot in it. I don't know, but we'll have to see. If not, anyway, I know about selective recording, so I can just choose it to record. The only problem with that is, whilst we don't get the music, we also don't get any of the game sounds. Come here. Yeah. You're pathetic. You're the most pathetic mobs ever. You don't even hurt. Alright, where are you? All I have to do is stand a couple blocks in the air and I can beat you. I don't have to do that. If I swing my sword enough, you can't come close to me. I mean, maybe that's because I have a strong sword, but you don't even have to hurt them. You just have to walk backwards and they can't catch up to you, like. Unless they teleport. Then you're screwed, and walking backwards strat no longer works. But literally, if you know you have a roof with an area with a too high air zone, just walk backwards until you get to it. And also, keep staring at the Enderman. Look, if I stare at this guy, and I don't stop staring, he'll never move. If you stare at the Enderman directly in the eyes, they don't move. It's only when you look away, they then move. But look, if I can just stare him directly in the eyes again, he doesn't move. And then he teleports. Hi. Attempted murder's not allowed. Sorry. Attempts on my life mean I make attempts on yours. That's just how it goes. Also, yes, we're recording. Good. This part of the time lapse is going to be so scuffed. I'm just going to keep stopping what I'm meant to be doing to prove random points. That's how streaming goes though, I just randomly stop to demonstrate stuff because I can't describe stuff accurately ever. You escaped me this time, but you won't be so lucky next. Oh. Yeah, the lag really doesn't help with fighting these Endermen. Literally, if I didn't have lag, I'd maybe lose about 2 hearts max. When I'm getting a nice 50 frames, I lose like 2 hearts max. Most I lost was 4 hearts, and that was against 2 Endermen. Hi! Hi! I bet you can't follow me out here. Ah! Get wrecked. Now watch, he's gonna jump into the void. No, he's actually smarter than that. There we go. Not smart enough to beat me though. You have to be a whole another level of smart. You have to be, in fact, you have to be above smart to beat me in PvE. Well, when I'm not streaming and my computer can actually handle doing stuff with this life. Yes. See, the problem is, when I'm streaming, obviously the stream needs to look good. So I run Streamlabs as administrator, meaning Streamlabs takes priority over everything else in the distribution of stuff. If Streamlabs was just run as normal, the stream quality would be worse. We'd drop more frames and stuff, but Minecraft would perform better because it would get the resources first. However, set it up the way it is, Streamlabs gets those resources first, and Minecraft and all the other programs are left with have whatever Streamlabs doesn't need. Which is unfortunate. And also why I'm getting a new graphics card soon. Planning on. Hopefully. Hopefully I can put it in my system without completely breaking it. Also, okay. That's something I want to talk about today. If we look over here, look at my display size. You're probably thinking that's a bit of an unusual display size, and it is, but that's not the full display size because I have the taskbar and I have the other thing at the top because I'm not on full screen mode. So my display is 1680 by 1050. Now, you might not understand what that means, and if you don't, well, I'm going to explain now. The correct aspect ratio is 16:9. So 1920 by 1080p, which is what the stream is the correct aspect ratio. But 1680 by 1050 was, like, obviously it doesn't have, it's not just 1920 by 1080p. Other things are the correct aspect ratio. For example, 1280 by 720. That's the correct aspect ratio. It's just a different amount of pixels. But 1680 is a lot further off 1920 than 1050 is off 1080. It's 30 compared to just under 300. So, you know, bit of a difference. Bye. Oh, come on. There we go. Meaning, everything is stretched weirdly, especially for the stream. So I stream it to the correct aspect ratio, 1920 or 1920 by 1080p. But to that, obviously my game is only 1680 by 987 because I don't have it on full screen mode. So that means it has to be stretched to fit the stream fully. So that's why stuff can look a bit funny on stream. Now you guys probably won't notice that because, you know, it just looks fine. But when you see them next to each other, you can see the difference. So I've had this monitor for a good while, since I got the old PC. I tried to use a shield and I didn't have one. I would never play with shields. Why did I just try and use a shield? So anyway, I get a new monitor. This monitor, 1920 by 1080p. So, regular size. And I start playing Minecraft on it. But I can't. Well, I can, but obviously. But everything just looks really weird. Because even though it's the correct size, I'm now used to a really funny aspect ratio. So, having something play correctly on the correct aspect ratio just looks weird to me. So now I have to play on my weirdly ratioed monitor because I can't change it. I can't change it. It just looks weird on the other monitor. And also I don't like OBS on the other monitor because it makes stuff look different sizes. But that's beside the point. I cannot game on my second monitor because everything's different sizes. And I'm used to this ridiculous sizes on my main monitor. Because even though they're the wrong sizes, they're the sizes I've gotten used to. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to say, really. So now I can't switch to a regular monitor. Because... would you please stop murdering me? Murder is not very nice. We've established this many a time. Mr. Enderman. This round you have to start wearing a what do you call it? A carved pumpkin. No. No. When in trouble, just jump off. And then fly up before you go straight into the void. Almost died. To an Enderman and then to the void. Great stuff. Where are you? You're here. And down we go again. Here we go, we can do this. Why do we now have 4 on us? That seems unfair. Now we have like 6. Now we're dead, now we're gonna die. And that is what they call clutch in the industry. That is what they call clutch, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing stuff to my stream there. I do that, don't I? That doesn't make any difference, does it? Forget that. That was pretty... So... I just added an event marker in Twitch because I'm going to use that clip as a I'm going to use that clip as a short probably. But guess what? I don't get my shorts from Twitch, from my streams. I use the video which I have, and I use that. I should have insta replayed it. Yeah, it was too late now though. Sad face. No instant replay. I dropped fast enough with the button. I don't know about button pressing. Fast button pressing. Fast button pressing is beyond my Fast button pressing is beyond my comprehension, alright? Don't bully me. The Enderman already do it enough. Some bop this song. actually have pretzels set to instrument? Yeah. Whoops-a-daisy. Bye. Let's give it to you. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me not realizing, but I haven't heard a non-instrumental song in a while. Hello. I have it set to play non-instrumental songs as well as instrumental ones. I don't know, maybe the happy EDM genre is just too overpopulated. What is that? What is that about? I literally didn't press a button. I do not want to change to the main stream scene. I did not press any button. There was no need for you to think I pressed a button. I did not press any button. Why do you keep thinking I pressed a button? It's not like my phone, there's anything on my phone screen. Pressing that button. Why are you changing the scene randomly? Okay, we got something else to talk about, chat. I think it's time we address Herobrine. Yeah. You know, that shady character who's been showing up in my videos recently. That guy. I think it's time we talk about him a bit. Because he's been being a bit of a nuisance. He murders me. Now apparently, he has sets upon sets of full netherite armor. I mean, that's a bit OP, am I right? I only have one set. I thought mining out all that netherite on stream the other day was boring. Like what he must have had to do. I bet he stole from my farms. There's not a chance he gathered the stuff by pick. And it's all enchanted too, from the looks of it. It must have been in my base when I was offline. He's a right one. Thankfully though, we have a Slayer of Herobrine. And hopefully we'll be dealing with him soon enough. So, you know. That's a thing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Also, we had another short do really well. To everyone who's now deaf, I sincerely apologise. That hurt my ears too, at a stream. I just check every now and again I am actually recording. Because I've been caught out too many times not actually recording. So I have to check now. So I don't get so I don't get caught. Because that's very annoying. To be honest. Yeah. Okay. So we changed over to a pretzel for the music for the majority of the stream. And I actually have a story which I think I've said before. Almost died. That was sketchy. I was holding down the jump button as I fell off. So it didn't register that I was holding it down because I had to let go and repress it. Okay, that could have been very bad. Thankfully I realised in time. Now, pretzel rocks. So, this is actually a funny story from when I originally set up Pretzel Rocks. So, we only just switched to using Pretzel Rocks for the main music today. Hi! Wait, did they seriously just jump off? Endermen these days, they're not very bright. I mean, look at them. They're all black. Yep. I mean, they have bright eyes, though. What were we talking about? Oh yes, back to Pretzel Rocks. So, I've been using Pretzel Rocks for a while now for the stream starting music, where that's not my stream starting music. Anyway, I've been using it for my stream starting music. Honest to God, So, I had to set that up. And I worked fine on the stream. But then on the second stream, I did. 2, 3. I set up my Twitch chat moderator Streamlabs thingy. So if you spam, for example, you will get your messages deleted. And you'll get timed out. But obviously, there's a factor in moderators. So, Pretzel rocks up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. I'm sorry. So, when you start the stream, Pretzel Rocks comes in and says one thing and gets instantly timed out. Because, obviously, Pretzel Rocks is sending links, as you can see in all those chat messages. It sends a link to credit the artist, I assume. I don't know, I've never pressed one of those links, so I don't know where they go. But the Streamlabs is set to get rid of links. So it timed out Pretzel Rocks. So now Pretzel Rocks has to be a moderator, so it doesn't get timed out, as you can see from its name in chat. So I have just a random bot account that I have no control over, set as a moderator for my channel, because I asked to be, so it can post the links. So you know, that's the thing. I really hope no one ever hacks the Pretzel Rocks bot, or Pretzel Rocks don't use it for their own naughtiness, because it's a moderator on my stream. Thankfully, though, I can just remove it as moderator. Why do I keep pressing F5? I do not mean to press F5. I can just type /unmod Pretzel Rocks. By the way, don't bother trying that, because you guys aren't moderators, so you can't, just because I'm the owner of this channel. Also, this is another funny story. I'm just thinking of things up. So, it was today that I set up my second channel, Agent Creeper 01 Extra. Button? Come on. There we go. And that's where I'm going to be posting my VODs for my Twitch streams. I told you about that earlier though, so for now, just go over there and subscribe. But I wanted to add my Agent Creeper 01 channel as a manager to that. So I didn't have to change accounts when I wanted to, for example, post a video. And so I spent a good 10 minutes trying to work out why the invitation to become a channel manager wasn't working. I then hovered over hovered over the save button, and it popped up a text. Email will not be sent until you press save. Yes. So I just wasted 10 minutes of my life looking up YouTube tutorials because I hadn't pressed save, so it didn't send out the email. I mean, that's a good system because you might accidentally set a wrong account and you want to check it rather than just instantly send out the link. But still, it's kind of annoying because I spent 10 minutes on that. 10 whole minutes. But at least that means I don't have to permanently switch between the Agent 301 Extra channel account and the regular Agent 301 one. Because that got really, really annoying because I kept forgetting to switch back from Agent 301 Extra to Agent 301, which is the account I use for browsing YouTube and watching YouTube videos. So my recommended was like the generic recommended you get when you first start using YouTube. I didn't have any subscriptions either, so that couldn't even influence it. Well, I did have one subscription, but you know, it's definitely not my main channel. I wouldn't subscribe to my main channel on separate accounts. No, why would I do that? Shh, you heard nothing. So, yeah. I was like, why is my recommended so weird? Like, I've never watched any cooking videos on YouTube. Why am I being recommended a cooking video? I then look up in the top left of YouTube and see the profile picture for my second channel. And I'm like, I just wasted time. More time of my life. Yay! Yeah. So yeah, that was also a thing. Plus, if you are watching the stream, and you want to subscribe to my main channel, Agent 301, which is there's the link for, you definitely should, because you'll be the Okay, well, let's restart the sentence. You should definitely subscribe because you'll be the 75th subscriber, and nothing will happen, but I'll be happy. So subscribe now, or else you. Sorry, I was over the top. That was over the top. That wasn't necessary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to mend the pickaxe soon. We've barely made any progress on stream. This is what streams are for. Spending quadruple the time on half the progress. I'm great. It's because I keep talking. I'm just gonna shut up. We're just gonna shut up. No talking. No talking on this stream. No talking allowed. If you talk, you're banned. That includes you, Pretzel Rocks. So when the song changes, if you renounce it, ban. No, I'm gonna stop talking, or I'll have to ban myself. Okay, that's boring. Not talking is boring. I can't not talk for what, an hour and a bit longer. That would make terrible content. I mean, maybe you're just here for the chill music. Which, if that's why you are here, I respect that decision. I don't care. The music's probably better than me, to be honest. I respect your decision. I respect it. I respect it. You know, I'm probably just here for the music. Because the music's great. Also, yeah. If you really like the music, make sure to follow, because music. Perfect transition to a plug. Best transition ever. Smooth, super smooth. You couldn't do one better if you tried. It was so good. It's like super professional. You really can't get much better than that transition. Okay, that transition was trash. I just basically said, bloody bloody blah. Now go follow. You're gonna get a good transition. I need to watch my transitions. That was terrible. That was just terrible. I'm ashamed of myself. Stay in the stream chat. I did a terrible transition. Only joking. Please don't click off. If you clicked off, that'll be sad, and you'll have made me a sad creeper. 01. I'm gonna have to change my username to sad creeper 01. That would make me very sad. Then I'd be super sad creeper 01. I'm still annoyed that someone took the username Ancient Creeper. I mean, it doesn't sound as good now. Like, Ancient Creeper 01 sounds better. But I'm sure it only sounds better because that's what I'm used to. That's what I've known since November. Ancient Creeper 01. November of last year. Yes, I just say November. Do you like the no month? Why can't I speak English? Just why? I love the month of November. November is my favourite month. What's your favourite month? Is it November? Maybe it's September. September's a grand month. I mean 20% off all subs, so what more could you want? And I can't even plug my own channel because I'm not affiliate. Sad fate. That's inside of me. Please stop looking. Okay, we're just moving swiftly onwards. I'm gonna take a drink of water. There we go. When the pick reaches 203 durability, we're gonna go repair it. Why 203? Because we'll get a notification and pop up on the screen. Because of durability ping data pack, a data pack made by Vanilla Tweaks. Why am I acting like I'm sponsored? Hashtag not sponsored. For some reason. I mean, why wouldn't you want to take up a sponsorship deal with me? A really small channel who, taking a sponsorship deal won't benefit you in the slightest. Okay, I'm sorry, that was too close. You didn't need to see that. You didn't need to see that close up of my face. That was too close. Sorry, that didn't need to happen. I'm gonna create a YouTube short after today's stream. And it's actually gonna be about zooming in. So we have the Optifine zoom, which is the best thing in the world. I can zoom in on my face, I can zoom in over there. And I'm gonna see how far one can zoom in this sandbox blocky game with you. Hi, also you're grumpy at me now. Jump off, jump off, jump off, jump off. That's just rude. That's just straight up rude. You jumped off, and then you landed on a block. You didn't jump off properly. Hi, half heart. Great fun. I love that we just leave eating particles behind us. He's up here, isn't he? Yeah, the mean Enderman's here. Look at those skills, chat. Look at those skills. I'm so cracked at Minecraft. The streamer's cracked, Your Honor. The streamer's cracked. I can't reach that block. The streamer's no longer cracked. Hello, Face. How you doing today, Face? What a weird remark. Hello, Face. I bet you walk up to the mirror in the morning and just say, "Hello, face. How are you doing today, face? You're looking extra nosy today, face." What on earth is... How on earth could someone's face look extra nosy? Yeah. Similes aren't my strong point, let's just say that. I can't simulate, so don't bully me about it. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I just break a block, and there are grumpy Endermen behind it. There are Endermen who just instantly get grumpy. Like, of course I break the one block all the Endermen are looking at. So they all just get angry at me at the same time. There was like 3 Endermen who got angry at me. And 2 teleported, which was even worse. Oh, hi. Hi over here. I didn't want to be over here. I want to be over here. Makes sense. Big brains. Making all the sense. Falling down. Falling, falling, falling. Falling fun. Oh. That could have done so much more there. You had the massive build up, and then nothing. Just nothing. That could have been so much better. That could have been so much more, and it just wasn't. Hi. Hi. Murdering me with your face and stuff. And your hands. Presumably. Also, 1 heart. Also, amazing PvE skills. 1 heart murdered the Enderman. With insane lag at only 10 FPS. Because streaming. I can get about 50 FPS when I'm not streaming. In the nether. And in the end. One of the biomes. It's not even a biome, it's a dimension. Oh, come on. Also, Mojang, 4th dimension, 4th dimension. Actually, I don't know what I prefer for 190. I think I prefer an end update, to be honest. No. I just thought to myself, wait. If 1.19 is an end update, then I'm gonna lose all this work on the end. But then I realised 1.19 is gonna be at least a year away. At the very least, if not more. And I'm probably gonna reset for 118 anyway. Because I want all the cool mountains. Also, that's spoilers. But yeah. Because I'm sort of glad they split 1.18 into part 1 and 2. Because if the full 117 into part 1 and 2, there's a full update had come in summer, I would have had to not update really, or just have to update and then it'd be, I wouldn't really get the features, because the main features of the caves and cliffs are the caves and the cliffs, and they're coming in 118. But the thing is, in old terrain, they're not going to generate. Wait a second. I've just thought of something. Hang on. So, that's pre-118. This is 118. If you have a world which you update to 118, then the bedrock's down here, and you can walk on all this part. The bedrock's here. But then when you update to 118, the bedrock is now 64 blocks lower. Meaning, you can fly. And well, you can't just fly. You can go between the bedrock layers. It says the bottom pixel of this is bedrock, and the bottom pixel of this is bedrock. So all the rest of that, you can just go between. That's good. That's literally the easiest way to get through bedrock. Forget TNT weird bugginess. Just update your world to 118. And literally, that's actually crazy. Like, how would they even not patch that so that wouldn't happen? Because they can't put, like, a bedrock barrier in. Because then how on earth are you meant to implement that, like? I mean, maybe they can. Maybe that's be really easy. I don't know. Maybe you just won't be able to update worlds? I don't know, that seems really unlikely. Minecraft's all about being able to update worlds. I mean, Agnes would quit the team if she wasn't able to update her world. What, she's been playing on it for like 9 years or something crazy, she's always saying. Agnes would just quit Mojang if you aren't able to update. Or she'd just play 117 forever. It'd be like 2020, 2030. And Agnes would still be playing 117. And it'd be like, Minecraft's moved on to 3.24. Or 3.24. And Agnes is still just playing 117. Because she doesn't want to update her world. And because she can't update her world to 118 or any of the versions after that. The worst thing about updating worlds, for me at least, is that I have to wait for the new Optifine to release and for the new replay mod to release. That's the worst thing in my opinion. I mean, I have to go with. I mean, I'm never gonna play an I'm never gonna update my main world to the new update if I don't have Optifine. Literally, I can't play without Optifine now. It's a curse. Like, just to zoom in on my character. Remember when I used to want to zoom in, I'd just look at the floor, and I'd do this. And that's a terrible zoom in. This is much better. And I don't have to be looking at the floor. Sorry, Enderman, if I looked at you. I didn't mean to. I know it offends you. I mean, these Endermen, like, honestly. I look at the Enderman, I say, "Why, you're looking mighty beautiful today, Mr. Enderman." And he's like, "How dare you look at me? I'm gonna murder you now." Got a frog in my throat from that. For a bit. There we go, much better. And you didn't even hear it. Me cough because of the power of editing. It's not actually editing. It's also known as me pressing a button on my phone, which mutes my microphone. Also, I'm not streaming on my phone. That's why the audio is half decent. I just have Touch Portal on my phone, which is a really awesome app. Also, not sponsored. I just always sound like I'm being sponsored. If I was sponsored, I think I have to put like #ad on it. I don't know whether Ireland follows the same rules as England for copyright, but I'd assume it does. I would assume it does. So you have to put like, I mean, it's better safe than sorry. Like. So you have to put like #ad in the title of or thumbnail. You have to specify this video is sponsored. This video is sponsored. You have to say that it's sponsored at every single opportunity possible. Because you know, the fact that you've said it sponsored 500 times isn't enough. The viewers might not quite get the message. You have to say it 600 times at least. I mean, honestly, how could you get the message if you only say it 500 times? That's like... I don't know, that's like something. Don't ask what it's like, because I don't know. Because that's that's beyond my level of comprehension. Next song, please. Thank you. Look at the timing there. Perfect. Why do I sound angry? I don't know why. Maybe it's because I am angry. I don't know what I'm angry at either. But I'm angry. Now, you made me angry, chat. This is your fault, not my fault. This is your fault now. I'm turning this on you. I don't care why. I don't need reasons. I'm the streamer here. This is your fault, chat, not my fault. Okay? Naughty chat. Naughty, naughty chat. Hello. You're naughty too. Please stop trying to murder me. That's very naughty. Murder is against the law. I'm going to have to send you to court. You're dead now. I guess I murdered him. Okay, to court I go. It's a video game, guys. It's fine. Murder's fine as long as it's in a video game, right? Right. Perfect. Agree with me, chat. Someone agree with me. Fine. I'll just keep mining. We are recording, good. I just have a check every now and again, make sure we are still recording. Also, we might actually... How much memory? Actually, not much. I have 6 gigs allocated to Minecraft, and we're using 2 at the minute. So yeah, we're fine on the memory, because replay mod saves. Replay mod takes up memory space. In case you weren't aware. So that's why I have 6 gigs allocated. Because Minecraft can run fine with 2 gigs, but the big time lapses, like, it wouldn't even be able to store 1 2-hour file. Or with only 2 gigs. But with 6 gigs, I can store hours upon hours of replay file. I'd say I could store about, I'd say about 20 hours of replay file. 15 to 20 hours would be my guess. Probably completely bad, as a guess. But that's my guess, and I'm sticking by it. And if you disagree with me, well, that's your problem, not my problem. The pickaxe is almost dead. And there we go, that's the notification I was telling you guys about earlier. Just like you'll get a notification if you hit that follow button right now, which you definitely should. There we go, that's a much better transition than the one I did earlier. Yep, and we're here, so we gotta turn the volume off. And then it'll be about 3 hours before I remember to turn the volume back on. Because that's what I do. Hello. You're not meant to be able to hit me if I'm, like, right in the middle of the 2 daylight detectors. I mean, you're not meant to be able to hit me at all, but apparently you can, so whatever. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This farm is pretty laggy, but it's also so satisfying. Like, the Endermen just come in so quickly. And it's really cool on replay mod. I would have made a replay mod of this farm, but at the time, we didn't have replay mod. Because that was just after we updated to 1.17. I think this might even have been the episode we did update to 1.17. Or maybe a couple episodes after that. Anyway, pickaxe all fully repaired. In record time as usual. Now we put 1 ender pearl in that slot, so we can see how many ender pearls we get from murdering Enderman who tried to murder us first. It's self-defense, so it's fine. Self-defense is fine. Here we go. We can pause the recording. I mean, unpause the recording. Or if we're gonna be fancy like replay mode, resume the recording. Honestly, way to show us all up, replay mod, with your resumes. That is funny you say resume. Resume. Why does brain go bleh when one tries speaking on stream? Okay, that time, that was me over dramatic. See what I mean? I just don't know words. My brain just goes, bye bye. I'm not gonna be here anymore. You can try by yourself. I'm not helping no more. I'm on strike. I'm on strike. Yeah, my brain goes on strike. My brain just decides, I don't really like you anymore. I'm on strike. Go deal with words yourself for the stream. Apparently my brain doesn't like me streaming. It's like, how dare you stream? How dare you? No words now. I go on strike. Bye bye. So what on earth was that? That's it. Why is my brain like? Why is my brain? I don't know. That's not even an accent. That's just, I don't know. Just don't ask. Just don't. Don't bother. Because there literally isn't an answer. I don't have one for you. I can't have one for you. There just is no answer. My brain just speaks in some really weird accent, which just came out the top of my head. Don't ask why. This is a bop, this song. A big fat bop. I want to get back into streaming more regularly. My stream schedule has been all over the place. I mean, I didn't stream for like 2 weeks there for at least we have 3 streams in the last 14 days. Which is fine. Decent amount. So yeah. I can't sing along to a song I've never heard before. Don't blame me. I've never gotten this far in to the music, to the happy EDM before. This is the first stream we have listened to it on. And normally I accidentally shut pretzel rocks every 5 minutes. Just to keep myself on my toes. So I keep having to restart the EDM playlist. Which means, for some reason, as we talked about earlier, that it plays a certain... It has like different groups of songs which it plays. So it has the first group, and now I think we're in the second group. Because we're not getting any songs I've heard before. Also, we're not getting a single non-instrumental. Instrumental. What on earth is an instrumental song? We're not getting any non-instrumental songs. Come off it! Come off it. Actually, no, this isn't really instrumental. It just has something in the background. See, instrumental again. Also, it's no copyright sound, so most of their songs are instrumental. No copyright sounds. So, I have a friend. Surprisingly enough, that's the back of my head. And as I was saying, surprisingly enough, I have friends. No, I have lots of friends. But I have a friend who used a no copyright sound song in one of his YouTube videos, and it got copyright claimed. So, excuse me, Mr. No Copyright Sounds person. What happened to no copyright? Pretty sure it's not yes copyright sounds. No copyright means you don't get copyrighted striked. I don't use no copyright sounds so most of the time though. And these songs are on Pretzel Rock, so they're licensed differently. The monitor looks so weird through the glass. Hi! Why are you grumpy at me? Most people have a reason for being grumpy at me. I think you're just unhappy. You had a bad day, I get it. But if you're gonna try and murder me, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to murder you back in self-defense. I would just fly away and take the easy route out, but I'm recording a time-lapse, so it'll look bad on the time-lapse, so I'm sorry, you know. You gotta die. Whoops. Why did I look at another one? I'm dead now. Why did I look at two? Well, there's our life. Oh, are you actually joking me? I survived the 2 Endermen, but I die to smashing my face into a wall. Well, no, I don't die. Oh, also they're following me. Well, one of them is. I die to. Well, I don't. I pop my totem, smashing my face into an endstone wall. Professional. Truly professional. Fire endstone for the time being. Stop moving those two. If you're wondering why I have blue concrete and lapis, that's because for my thumbnails, my YouTube thumbnails, I now have a screenshot of myself in them. And in order to get that, with no background, I take a screenshot on a big blue concrete square I created. Because blue doesn't feature anywhere in my skin or in my cape. Maybe it's too close to my netherite tools. I haven't tried it with that yet. Because I was using red before, but now red clashes with my elytra. Because I have the migrator's cape. So, you know. That song went on for a long time. I feel. Maybe I'm just have no concept of time. Probably the last, to be honest. Chat, did that song go on for a long time, or do I just have no concept of time? Say your answer. I'm looking at the chat right now. Also, no instrumental song, yes! Get some lyrics, finally. It's also very catchy. I'm dancing in my chair, but you can't see. It's less poppy now. It doesn't make me want to dance as much. It made me want to dance more earlier. You failed, song. You're meant to build up to being amazing. You were good, then you went and like making me dance in my chair, and then you just went meh. You messed me. How dare you mess me, song? How dare you? I will get my revenge. I'm telling you, I will get my revenge. Da 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 la la da 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 la. If you're unaware of why I just did that, that's the line is very similar to what I said in episode 44 of my YouTube survival series on this world, where Herobrine just murdered me twice, and I was saying in that exact same voice, he shall pay in blood. And that's the end of the episode. But I have to get my cards advertising at my other videos on the screen. So, that then in comes none other than Snake on the Beach, which goes da 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 la la da 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 la, and is literally the most upbeat song ever. You can't get more upbeat than that song. Literally. Look, this is Snake on the Beach. In a sec, give me a second. I gotta open it. Music. Okay, this is it. In a second. Come on. And if that isn't happy and upbeat, I don't know what is. So you have, he will pay in blood. And then it fades into that, and it's just so hilarious. The most upbeat music ever. From me saying that Herobrine will pay in blood. Like, that just cracks me up. When I was editing the video, I watched that back like 3 times before I actually started exporting it. And I watched it back another 2 times once the video was exported. And once more when it was uploaded to YouTube. Oh yes, it's bittersweet. I heard this was the first song I heard when I turned on the EDM playlist this morning. This is my first taste of the happy EDM playlist. And it just got me hooked, this song. So enjoy Bittersweet by Primer. Why did I just sound like a radio DJ? Don't know. This is a good song. So sweet. Also, it's a good beat. Because I definitely know songs. I'm going to talk about beats. Also, chat, whenever we are at the end of this stream with this time lapse, I'm stopping. I'm not doing any more work on it. So we might not actually get this 3rd chunk finished. That might be saved for the next time lapse I do on this area. Because I can't wait to get building in the end. I can't wait. But for now, we have to, you know, do this. Like a million times before. The sweet. Come on, let's get another Life Is Always Bittersweet bit. and maybe I can get it at the right time. And that's the end of the song. Great. Well, maybe the next one will be nice and lyric too. Okay. It's an odd album picture, but it's a catchy beat. Ooh, I like this. But I think it's instrumental, but who cares? This is a track. I like this song. Coconut Mystery by Ghosted and Ghost is a good song, apparently. Also, what a name. What a name for a song. Coconut Mystery. Who stole the missing coconuts? It's a mystery. So, hi. Falling. Not advised. What I really love doing it, why I anger a lot of Endermen, is I walk up to the ones standing by the edge, and I just do this, and I yeet them into the void. But that guy hit a ledge, so he'll probably be back up in a second. But like that guy, you just got yeeted, and I just jumped off myself too. Great stuff. Almost at the end of layer 43. Well, actually layer 44, 5 and 6. But we're standing on layer 43, so you know. Specifics. No one cares about specifics, as I said before. Specifics are for losers. If you like specifics, get out my chat. I'm only messing. Don't. Also, chat, give me a second. I'm just gonna go and turn on my light in the room I'm in. There we go. I'm no longer sitting in pitch black. Also, my headphone cord should be a bit longer. If my headphone cord was like half a meter longer, I'd be able to walk to the light switch without taking my headphones off. Because I missed part of the music. Which is sad. And this song's good. Anyway, we're recording a timer out, so we can't just randomly stop. Which is what I love doing. On streams, I just stop going to... Oh, are you joking me? Right, where are you? You're there. And pop goes the totem. Forget pop goes the weasel. We here have pop goes the totem. And the new best-selling nursery rhyme. Because a nursery rhyme can be best-selling. For only $99, you can buy the nursery rhyme Pop Goes the Totem. Definitely not overpriced, considering it's just one line. Oh, I thought you were the one who's grumpy at me. Who's grumpy at me? It's you. All you gotta do is get them into a corner and then you can just hit them and they can't get anywhere near you. Or just walk backwards hitting them. Or yeet them into the void, so they don't even know what happened. Because they have to be touching a solid block to teleport. They can't get back up. Also, I feel like the music could be a bit loud for this. Chat, is the music too loud? Right now. For you guys, because it's hitting quite high on the bar. Is the music too loud for you guys? Say right now, or hold your peace. It's something like that. Like, I don't know. It's nothing to do with streaming. It's like when someone's getting married. I know this is complete random, but it's like, does anyone object to the marriage? Think they'll forever hold your peace? It's something along those lines. I don't know why this is related to Minecraft and a Minecraft stream, but it is now. Because why not? Never say never say why, say why not. Someone asks you, why are you wearing sunglasses? I just say to them, why are you not wearing sunglasses? It's very simple. It's life advice for you, chat. If anyone asks you why you're doing anything, ask them why they're not doing it. Unless it's your boss. Your boss walks up to you and is like, why are you not working? You just like, that's your boss. Why are you working? Fastest way to get fired. So yeah, don't follow that advice if you're talking to your boss. And anyone who gets fired now because of my life advice, it's not my problem. It's your problem for taking my life advice. Hey, I can't even speak words properly. That sentence definitely didn't sound like it was made grammatical sense. So you see, don't take my advice. What are you doing taking the advice of me? I just say random stuff and hope it makes sense. And most of the time it doesn't. Hello. You dirty little sheet. Watch, is he gonna push me off the edge? No! The Enderman just disappeared out of existence. How nice of him. I thought he was gonna push me off the edge. Because he teleported. Must have like teleported somewhere where he can't get to me. I don't know. Anyway. I like to press the W key whilst I am playing Minecraft because it moves me forwards. Actually, that's a good idea for a Minecraft butt video. Well, I mean that isn't a good idea for a Minecraft butt video, but that gave me a good idea for a Minecraft butt video. It's just a statement that you have to press W to play Minecraft. If I swap all my controls around, so like forwards is backwards, backwards is forwards, so left is right, right is left. I invert the mouse. I put place as break and break as place. Shift as jump and jump as shift. That could actually be really cool. Okay, we're writing that down. Okay. We're gonna write that down in just. Okay, let's just go new text document. Hang on, I'll change the scene in a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. And Minecraft, but the controls are swapped and save. Hang on. Stuff to do. There we go. Save. And there we go. You probably thought that was incredibly boring, me showing you that, but I just find it's a lot less boring than when the streamer tabs out to do something and they don't show you what they're doing. Obviously, like, it can be confidential, but when you're just writing something down in a notepad, it's fine. Also, I didn't pause the recording. That's a problem. Actually, no, it's not, because the recording's, like, sped up thousands of times. I have to compress hours of footage down to a minute. Like, it's pretty sped up. We've already got, like, 3 hours of footage. That's not including the footage I'm recording right now. And have been recording for the last hour or so. Well, hour and a half, but we've done pause in recording for part of it. So I'd say it's about an hour and 15. But yeah. Anyway, why am I only doing 2? I do 3. That's how we do stuff here. I just thought I'd change the scene over to my notepad scene. Also, that's the scene it kept changing to earlier. The notepad scene, it just kept randomly changing into that. A bop! This song is a bop! A bop! I like it! I like it a song! I like it a song! Also, just because, if you're not already following, make sure that you go ahead and do that. And subscribe to my main YouTube channel and my second YouTube channel, which I just started. And there's no videos yet. But this stream replay is going to go on it. There you go. Because I don't want to put the streams on my main channel anymore. The streams now go on my second channel. And everyone extra. And stuff isn't finalised on that, including the logo. I want to move the AC text up, because it kind of looks ugly, but I can't figure out a way how to do that yet. So we're working on that. But now it's just going to stay like, it's kind of ugly though. If you have any ideas, say. I should change those links into sub-confirmation links. So you press the link and it just instantly gives you the answer. But no, not the answer. Yeah, it just gives you the answer. You press the link and it just brings you the channel page, but it puts up a little pop-up saying, confirm subscription. Because you can do that. So if you have your YouTube channel link and you add onto the end question mark sub confirmation equals 1, then when someone presses that link, it'll bring them to a page that says, do you want to subscribe? And they just hit yes, and then it also subscribes them to your channel. It's pretty cool. It's better if it just automatically subscribes to them without giving them a choice, but that will probably be breaking privacy policy. Yeah, I thought I messed up there. Privacy policies. That sounds so wrong. That doesn't sound like a word. That doesn't sound like a thing. Privacy policies. That sounds like it. That sounds like it's not a real thing. I mean, you think so? Like privacy policy. That just doesn't sound real. Sounds like I'm messing up words, but then maybe that's because my brain has gone to sleep, so it just forgets that words are real things. I wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case, to be honest. To be honest. I just whacked my headphones, that's the noise you heard. This is a bot. And I need a drink of water. There we go. Big slug of water. Wow, that sounds so appetizing. I mean, a slug of water isn't appetizing, really. Now that also doesn't sound like an expression. Why does nothing sound like an expression anymore? Also, why is this song called Dirty Songs? The creator of the song sits and thinks to himself, what shall I name my new song? Let's see. And he's sitting in his room, and he looks around, and he sees the socks he's wearing on his feet, and he thinks, these socks are dirty. I've worn them for 2 days in a row. You're not meant to do that. That's a great name for my song. I'm gonna call the song Dirty Socks. I mean, come on though. What kind of name for a song is Dirty Socks? That's just absurd. Ludicrous, some would even say. In fact, I would describe it as ludicrous. Honestly. It's a good song though. Also seems really long. Whoops, daisy. Oh, that must be the reason why I keep changing. Whoops. Also wrong on the scene. That must be the reason why I keep changing. When I go to hit Alt and Tab to change window, then my hand is pressing on the notepad button on the touch portal. Because I got a big hand. Now I've moved it, so hopefully we won't keep randomly changing scene. This song's nice. Hi! Die. Oh, come off it. Where are you now? I'm gonna run out of carrot. Honestly, the amount of food I go through from Enderman trying to murder me is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's absurd, what someone would even say. In fact, I would say it's absurd. The second time I've said that, I've said a similar thing to that, in the space of 5 minutes. Bow, boom. That's what this song sounds like. This song sounds like it would be in like a Pac-Man thing. This song sounds like it would be in a Pac-Man game. Like the ba ba da ba. And it's done. And then we're listening to Carry On by Jim Yosef. That's definitely not how you pronounce that name. But I don't know pronunciations. So don't bully me. Okay. This song is a bop too. All the songs right now are really good. I mean, all of the happy EDM songs are really good. That's the genre. What else was that? That's the genre we are listening to, as specified by Pretzel Rocks. We are listening to happy EDM. And it's very good, I think. That's why I've been listening all day today. I'm still not bored of it. Are you grumpy? Yes, you are grumpy. Okay, well, I can help you with that. Lol. Bye bye. They literally go out of render distance before they die. But maybe they don't die. Maybe Endermen don't die in the void. Maybe they just go out of render distance. Maybe there are millions of Endermen down in the void from where I've knocked them all down there. Look, the frames definitely have improved. I don't know, that makes no sense. It was super laggy at the start of the stream and in the end. The frames have improved, which makes zero sense. Also, we've dropped a great, barely any frames today. Only 12,900 frames dropped. Wow. That's what happens when you forget to check your internet speed before the stream, people. Great. At least the drop percentage has gone down from earlier. We were dropping up like 8% of frames earlier, now it's only 6%. Still, it's not good. And we just hit 13,000. Amazing. Very, very good frame droppage. I'm so proud of you, Internet. So proud of you. I raised you well. It's so sad to it's sad to see you go out into the big world. It really makes me sad. You're leaving, going out into the big world and becoming a big boy, Internet. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Clip it, chat. In fact, you know what? Hi. Network error, great. Hopefully the stream marker added There we go. Now I can go back on the VOD. Because that is a short. That is a short right there. This music is a bop. I'm dancing in my seat to this song. What is this called? Free by JJ Day, an electronic word. Name of person. That's not actually real name. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce that anymore because I already failed hard enough. So, you know, that's a thing. Which is great. And I just realised after this stream I'm going to have to do maths. Great. Because you might not realise this, but when the time lapses, they're recorded in multiple parts. For example, I might have to go and do something. So I stopped the recording. So they're recorded as separate things. And now, the way replay mod works is you don't set it to speed up by 12%, for example. You set it to be compressed down to a certain amount of time. So I have to do maths to figure out how much time, or how much of the 1 minute each replay file should take up, which is very annoying. That's why that's why you can see if a time lapse is exactly a minute, then it was recorded all in one, but if it's a bit off of a minute, then it was recorded in multiple parts. Because obviously, like, I have to, like, the maths is completely accurate, but I'm not for example, I'm not going to have a 1.29 seconds. I'm going to go with 1 second, because there's no way to find out what exactly 1.29 seconds is. You see? So I can't do that, so I just have to round it. So it doesn't end up perfect. And there's also rounding in the maths. So I have to go with, so yeah. So it can be it's normally a bit shorter, like 57, 58 seconds. But I mean, it can be a bit longer too, depending on which way I did during the maths part. But I've got a system down for it now though, so it's fairly grand. I just change everything into seconds. Then I add it all together, so all the seconds for all the different clips together. Then I put it into a website called Percentage Calculator. So I do like the seconds of one, and what percent that is of the seconds of them all put together. Then I get my answer from that, and I have to find out what percentage that is of 60 seconds. So it's a very long process, but it gets the job done, and it means it's not one part isn't like twice as fast as another part, because I just guessed. So yeah, that's good. Why did I just press tab? I was trying to see who's online. Honestly, it's just me online because this is a single player world. There's not even a tab screen visible. Honestly. Song's a beat. A bop, some would even say. Is a big fat bop. I mean, maybe that's stretching a bit. It's a very good song though. I don't think it's quite worthy of a big fat bop. It is a bop though. Just not a big fat one. I'm not fully dancing in my seat. I'm just half dancing in my seat. If it's a big fat bop, you're basically falling off your seat. You're dancing so hard. Yes, in case you weren't wondering, the silence there was me considering whether I should fall off my chair for comedic effect. I decided against it though, because I'd probably pull the headphones off my head and catapult them on my desk, which wouldn't be good for either my headphones or my desk, but would probably be much worse for my headphones. Because I don't have wireless headphones, because I prefer wired stuff, just because it's, you know, the wires can be irritating, but it's just so much, like, more reliable. Like, say I'm flying in the end, and across the void, and suddenly my mouse disconnects, like, I'm dead. I mean, yes I can, you know, hit escape, but what if my mouse and keyboard disconnect? What if the Bluetooth goes down for my computer? As I lose my mouse, I lose my keyboard, and I lose my headset. Then, like, I am dead. And like, there are so many situations where that could seriously affect stuff. So I go wide for everything. See, look how easy it is to defeat Endermen when they're just backed up into a small space. You can just crit them, and then they, with the knockback, they can't get anywhere near you. We made great progress here today. We're down to level 40. Still got a long way to go on this is the one though, but that's for the next episode, not for the one I'm working on now, episode 46. That's going to be for episode 47, the rest of this lump. And then at some point we're going to have to go around and get all the ones, which is going to be so hard. I'm not looking forward to it. And see, it's going to be worse than just mining, because whilst the mining is boring, I can just sort of do it and not think. Whereas you have to really think for that. But let's stop the recording right there. Let's save it, because we need to see, I want to see how much time we got done today. If you're wondering what that's for, that's because of my dramatic skies resource pack, which makes the sky look cool. Which we didn't see on today's stream, because we haven't been to the overworld. We started in the nether. An hour and 45. So, I would have been fairly on with my guess. So yeah. As you probably realised, that is the end of today's stream. So, all that's left to say is, I really do hope that you enjoyed the stream today, and I will hopefully catch you in the next one. So before you head out there, hit the follow button, go subscribe to our YouTube channels, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you. Oh, wow. Very high. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Hang on. No. No. Bad. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. Very naughty. I pressed the wrong button and just opened up duplicates of every single window. Okay. Let's try that again. And I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye!